And it's like, why? Because echo chamber. Because oftentimes the zeitgeist in a thread is wrong. Right before the site went down, I was pissed off at the DSP. I hate the DSP people, man. They're so dumb
Oh
because
man,
they
they go hard
they
too.
want DSP to literally be like homeless. They I think unironic, as far as like places on the site go, the Wings of Redemption people and the Dark Side Phil people want those people dead. And it's like, why? Because I think at its core, it's jealousy because they play video games and that's their living. And you probably have people who work very hard or jobs that are not well paid and not well
Yeah.
respected. And they thought like, fuck, I wish this motherfucker has no talent, no charisma, and he's fat. He gets to sit around and stuff his fucking face with Wendy's chili and Diet Pepsi, and he makes more money than I do.
No, actually,
Same with
Josh, I got to correct you. I don't quite make enough money. We're gonna need you guys to king up the donations a little bit here. We got a vest in waiting, and they've been really slow today. And if you want us to keep doing the show, we're gonna need you guys to participate a little bit more.
but people hate him, and
I know they hate him
it
so
makes me
much.
so frustrated because it's like I'll get in there and they'll be like, because they're trying to get him like banned from YouTube. They got it like or banned from Twitch. Like, wouldn't it be funny if he lost all his money? Like, no, it wouldn't, motherfucker. And they say, well, he's grifting, he's scamming people. He says that he needs money and he doesn't need money. He spends it on WWE, so he's a scammer. He's using deceit. He doesn't deserve to make money. It's like he's making money by saying that he wants money so he can keep making streams. How he spends it is his fucking prerogative. And then people
Yeah.
say, well, he defrauded the government because he didn't pay taxes. Good. Fuck him. What are you going to narc for the IRS now? You're going to walk around like a Randall for the fucking IRS, the beating heart of Satan on planet Earth, pumping pure fucking evil throughout the world. You're going to stand up for the IRS. How bad is Dark Side Phil? This motherfucker could be trading in like harvested child body parts and he wouldn't be as bad as the IRS. You gotta cool off, Buckaroo. You gotta look at this rationally.
I had to give him so much praise the other day because I was reflecting on his bankruptcy. I was telling someone who had no idea who he was about the bankruptcy. And I was like, this man, he just walked in there and he just found a way to somehow convince all of his creditors to ignore everything wrong with his bankruptcy proceeding. Like, you can show that he made way more money than he said. You can show that he like double counted his business expenses. It's in the ledger that he provided. It's like you can show all of the things that he did wrong, where this man is making well north of 10 grand a month from one source, not listing any other sources of income, just ignoring the fact that like some of the things he comes in, he just calls them donations and pretends he's a charity. Like they just ignored all of it. And we're just like, yeah, you're bankrupt. And he didn't even have like he had a good amount of debt, but his payments weren't ludicrous. And the debt that was getting discharged wasn't like a massively impactful thing because he had the main problem he had was he had the two different houses that he was paying on, and one was in foreclosure anyway. But he took the opportunity to time everything out just right to discharge a whole bunch of private debt, and the court gave it to him. And you're just like, how did you do this? Like, how did you convince any one of his creditors? Could have pulled up his farms thread. They could have listened to like analysis that I had done. They could have read analysis that other people did, talking about all the ways that he makes money. They could have looked at his Twitch analytics. They could have asked for them in Discovery, and all of them just said, "Yeah, whatever. Who cares?" It was amazing. It was like
he does have a degree in
king.
business, you know.
Does he? I have no idea.
I think so. I think he has like a bachelor's degree in like business accounting or something really mundane like that.
But on the same hand as you just said, though, it's like, wait, so he convinced a bunch of banks who lent him too much money that he spent to not care about the money that they lent him. I mean, you go do it. I mean, I'm so damn proud of you. I'm a little disappointed in the bankruptcy court system, but I mean, you can't blame DSP for nobody just
No.
filing a motion. It's like all you have to do is file one motion and say prove your income, or we want to look at your bank statement, and that would have solved everything. And they just didn't. It was amazing. It was masterful, and I got to give him so much props for it. But yeah, I do agree with you. Like the people who go at Wings of Redemption, I've never encountered them because I don't talk about Wings, but some of the people when I talk about DSP will come like that Superhound guy or whatever, like, and they try to really fuck with you because you're not sufficiently fucking with DSP, or you're going too hard on him. I don't know, and they get really into it. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, and there's another one, Patrick Tomlinson. Like, Patrick hates me. He's on fucking Twitter. He's saying the
The
same
sci-fi
shit.
writer guy.
Yeah.